Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Salutation. Hey, how's everyone doing? So we're looking at more episodes of Star Trek Discovery. Originally, this was going to be like a two-part, episode one. But unfortunately, I seem to have watched the episode that I was already supposed to watch. So now we're just watching an episode called Die Trying. What happened? Well, after reuniting what remains of Starfleet and the Federation, the USS Discovery and its crew must prove that a 930-year-old crew and starship are exactly what this new future needs. So, I kind of liked this episode. I kind of liked it. One thing that there are some things that I noticed though. Like there's a sequence in which they are talking to the the head guy in charge, and he's gonna say, well, I'm glad y'all are okay, but the fact that you're all here is illegal. And
the 30th century, fighting a war to uphold the temporal accords, an interstellar treaty outlawing time travel to prevent anyone from the past from changing the future and vice versa. Your presence here, by definition, is a crime.
I think I remember an episode of Star Trek Discovery in which basically they end up discovering another ship that's from the past and all that, and they're just trying to say okay, and then basically they end up interacting with each other. So was this a rule that has just been made, like say, hey, say you are not allowed to oops daisies, you've now shot yourself into the future, and then suddenly wait, you didn't know about that? Oh, okay. There are some things I kind of enjoyed when it came to the episode. Like there's a sequence in which basically all the members of the crew are being asked questions, and the thing about it is that they're being asked questions by an AI hologram.
Maybe the last Kelpian who still retains biochemical traces of the Horror. And your limbic system's been getting quite a workout, Commander. Are you prone to emotional exaggeration?
Is this bitch for real?
So they weren't able to stop that AI program from going live, it seems. So what ends up happening is, say, someone going to say, yeah, sure. And then Jet Reno, she's going to say, yeah, sure, whatever, I don't care. She's the most mellow one of them all, she's going to say.
What is that, some sort of Ryzen party drug?
It's the Andorian Orion Syndicate.
I've never heard of that. I'm gonna need something to drink.
All this is after I got my hair blown out and became a Terran captain / dominatrix. And before, we jumped through a wormhole into the future. So
I don't know about what you're talking about. Kind of deal. So one thing they end up trying to figure out is say, okay, there is a planet that is slowly losing resources to keep their planet going because, say, a lot of the folks on the planet are sick and such. So they end up going to part of the, I believe to another planet, and it is, and then basically there is a alien race, like a man who was had basically been hurt. So security officer Nan, she decides that she's gonna stay with them after she discovers we're of the same race, and at the same time she is feeling saying, well, yeah, I need to take them back, him and his family back to their home world so they can have a proper burial. And honestly, I kind of like that little bit of humanity in a way. You're trying to take that friend or that family member back to that place where they feel a sense of comfort one last time. So I guess this episode wasn't too bad. It had some entertaining bits. It had some dramatic elements about it. So overall, not too bad. I did like the fact that Giorgio, like, when there's a sequence when she's being interviewed and she basically just like causes the the holograms to she just like flutters her eyes, and then they go like, what are you doing? And then they eventually just disappear because they're not able to understand. And then she ends up talking to the guy who's in charge of the holograms, and he goes like, say, yes. And it does make me a bit curious of, like, say, so where is Section 31 in this whole universe? Because, like, say, supposedly, like, yeah, like, there are, like, the, ops, like, security ops, or black ops in a way. So where are they at? So, not too bad of an episode. See ya!